Hi, in this video I'll be showing you how to set up the Generation 3 Una. Let's see what's in the bag. Unclip the bag, unroll the top, and we've got tree wraps, ratchet and web lock bag, the rain fly, the tent, pegs and bungees, and a bag containing your straps, pole, manual, and some spare parts, including a tear aid patch in case you put a hole in your rain fly. First thing we're going to do is put the tree wraps around the trees and then add the straps to the trees. So you just take your tree wrap and walk it around the tree, securing it with the Velcro tab as it overlaps itself. Take out one of your tree straps. You'll see for the Una that we've used a very lightweight black strap. It's half the weight of our standard orange straps. You pass around the tree and then tail through the loop, pull through and cinch in the direction that your tent's going to be set up in. Then we're going to take the tail strap, feed it through the D-ring, pull it out so that we are firstly going to just judge whereabouts it needs to be. We can do a final tweaks later, and we're going to do a half Windsor in the tail, which is coming through the D-ring, going round to the side, underneath and all the way over. And then what I do is I just take a loop through here rather than taking the whole strap back through. Take a loop through and pass it under that bridge, cinching it tight, and then you can use the rest of the strap if you wanted to as a quick release. Take your web lock, pass it through the D-ring and take the web lock, passing it through its own loop and cinching it tight. Take your web lock so it's pointing up and out. You come in through the back of both of the bars, over the top bar, and then behind the bottom bar, and then pull all of that loose strap through until your Una has been raised off the ground. Take the ratchet, pass the loop end through the D-ring, open up that loop, pass the ratchet through the loop and cinch that up tight too. Grab that end. I can now drop the ratchet and pull all the excess strap towards the tree, making sure they're in a line, so when I start ratcheting there's not going to be any chewing done in the teeth of the ratchet. So I'm going to hold those, I'm going to pull very hard and hold those then together with one hand. This tag should align with the opposite side front corner, and this tag here should align with your D-ring, web lock and strap on the opposite corner. Then we're ready to put the pole in. The pole sleeve is located next to the pole socket, so if you follow the seam up you'll find the opening to the pole sleeve denoted by this green webbing here, and thread the pole through the sleeve all the way, and then put the end of the pole into the socket and then round to the other side and push that pole in and fit that end of the pole into the socket. Both of the doors can be opened up and rolled back using the toggle and the loop to secure them in open position. At our recommended setup height of about 4 feet or 1.2 meters, you'll find it pretty easy to get in the Una. Just make sure you've got nothing sharp in your pockets, and you can jump in and take your shoes off before you get in. You can put those in the underfloor storage nets, and then you can zip yourself in for a completely bug-free enclosure. And now we're ready to attach the rain fly. So unclip the bracelet and we will locate the tail first, which is the long thin end. You'll see the two pieces of fabric have got a seam in the middle. That's the tail end. It comes with 2 lengths of bungee cable and at the end 2 hooks. Overshoot the tent tail by about 8 inches or 20 centimeters. Place the rain fly onto the strap and then lace the bungees up the strap, pulling tight so that it grips, and then just hooking those 2 hooks together for a secure fit. Then I'm going to run my fingers up this seam of the rain fly to the front corner, pass it over the strap while ducking under and lifting the rain fly over the tent. Then on this corner I can take the 2 hooks and if I want I can hook them to the back of the ratchet, or I can lace them in the same fashion as I just did with the tail. And on this side, same thing applies. Take it as far as you can. You could, if you're close enough to the tree, you can literally just hook it to the tree, or as we did before, use the lacing technique to grip that strap. I would suggest lacing 3 or 4 times, and then you can either hook it to the strap itself or hook to hook. To peg out the rain fly, just take the bungee on the wing of the Una rain fly. Take one of your pegs and pull it out and stake it in. If you screw it in all the way, you're less likely to have a trip hazard or step on your stake in the middle of the night. The Una rain fly is rated at 5,000 hydrostatic head, and halfway along the spine you'll find an external grey webbing loop, and if you want to lift up and give yourself a little bit more separation between the tent and the rain fly, you can use one of your anchoring trees or an overhead branch or bush just to bring in a bungee and tie that through that webbing loop. Just to give you that extra bit of separation.